Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And I rise to echo some of the sentiments we've heard from this side of the aisle. I have a question, if the chair of the subcommittee will yield for a question. The only payments involved and dollars involved in that memorandum, it's not for reproductive health care. It's for abortion. Is that right? I read the order from the Secretary of Defense. It appears that the only expenses are associated with abortion.
It's related to there too. It's yes, to pay for the travel.
Right.
And
so it's not
meals,
in vitro fertilization. It's not contraceptives. It's abortion. Now, I don't understand why folks on the other side of the aisle just don't use the term. If you mean abortion, say abortion. I understand why you don't want to say abortion, because it's still a pretty controversial topic. Accessing health care is not a controversial topic, but abortion is. Because although it's frequently talked about the health of the mother, let's talk about the health of the baby. Right? Because when I was in medical school and when I was trained, and I was trained in obstetric anesthesia, I was the head of obstetric anesthesia, we were taught there were two patients. You took care of a pregnant woman, there were two patients. So let's talk about the health care of the baby. There's a 50% fatality rate in every abortion. 50% fatality rate. If you believe that it's a human being that's being carried. There's nothing else that it is. I just had my 11th grandchild. All throughout the pregnancy, my daughter, when she was 1 month pregnant, was talking about her baby. Wasn't talking about her embryo. Wasn't talking about her fetus. Was talking about her baby. And it wasn't a baby anything else than a baby human being. So look, what this is about is whether or not you're going to spend federal Department of Defense dollars, taxpayer funds, to pay not for reproductive health service, not for reproductive health, to pay for abortion. It's a highly divisive topic. We should talk about topics that unite us. That doesn't unite the country. In fact, I know the polls. Look at the polls. The vast majority of Americans believe you shouldn't spend taxpayer dollars on abortion. This amendment wants us to spend taxpayer dollars on abortion. We already have hide exceptions in the Department of Defense, as the chair has noted. If it's rape, incest, life of the mother, you can get it at a military facility, which, let me tell you, having been in the military is sometimes a problem in and of itself. Because you can, and we discussed this about 10 years ago in this committee, you can actually coerce. It could be coercive to providers. I was on bases, assigned to base, where I was the only anesthesiologist. You might have to be asked to participate in abortion under current law, but that's not what this discussion is about. This discussion says, look, we've said we allow abortions in DOD facilities, life of the mother, rape, and incest. Taxpayer dollars, we got it. The Secretary's memorandum goes far, far beyond that. And funding travel for an abortion is a use of taxpayer funds for an abortion. It's not the medical fee, not the professional fee. It's using taxpayer dollars for an abortion. And there are a lot of people who believe that that baby is a baby worth consideration. I yield back.